After the Industrial Revolution, there were many changes in the industrialized nations. Increasing population in the West, China and Japan provided labor force needed factories. Industrialization polluted urban areas. After 1850, urbanization continued in the West. During the 19th century, Latin America's population doubled thanks to the cultivation of sweet potato. China's population also grew. Japan experienced a population explosion because of the improvement of nutrition and medical care.
Patterns of immigration and migration. In the middle 18th century, Western Europe's population increased. This was caused by the improvised diets. There were also higher birth rates. Industrialization also made patterns of migration. People, mostly adults, migrated in search of employment. Also, there was a movement in the middle class away from the city to the suburbs. 1750 and 1914 migration. Western Europeans continued to colonize in America, India, Africa, the Pacific, and Southeast Asia. This brought rivalries between Europeans and natives, and also exposed indigenous people to European diseases. For example, the Maoris of New Zealand and native Hawaiian that produced because of tuberculosis and syphilis. In late 19th century, there was a need of labor that caused immigration flood from Europe to Brazil and Argentina. Many came to Brazil from Portugal and Italy and were mostly male because of their required physical strength. In the early 20th century, Russians, Germans, and Jews immigrated to Latin America. Many of the Jews were refugees from pogroms or mass persecutions. Many immigrants became victims of racial and ethnic prejudice in their environment.
Environmental changes. Environmentally, the effects of the Industrial Revolution weren't good in the Western Japan. Water was contaminated by human sewage and industrial waste. Also, a result of coal-produced smoke contributed to cases of rickets and disease in the bowels.
Changes in education and art. There was a great interest in scientific knowledge and theories as well as new literature and artistic expression. There was a new manner expression called Romanticism that explained human experiences and nature through the use of emotion rather than reason. In 1859, Charles Darwin proposed his theory of natural selection, which stated that living species had evolved into their current forms by the survival of the fittest species. In 1900, Max Planck established the principle of quantum physics. Finally, in 1916, Albert Einstein, a German physicist, formulated his theory of relativity.